Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the what is the actual history and what is the applications of mobile communications, and that all will be already we seen some applications related to mobile communications. It will be daily life we are using some applications. Without a mobile, daily routine will be mm, this is some living standard. It requires the mobile and some history against that mobile, that is the generation, that is the 1G and 2G, 3G, 4G, and now feature scope, that is the 5G and 6G will be working on 5G and 6G. But now we have to see the what is the actual detail history and details the applications that will be used in some research areas also. Mm, that will be see in stepwise. Here are two aspects of mobility, that is the user mobility and device portability. That users communicate wireless at any time, anywhere with anyone. And another one, that is the device portability, that devices can be connected anytime, anywhere to the network. Means this is a very important two aspect, that is the user mobility and device portability. Now here we taken the wireless versus mobile comparison. The examples we are taken here. The stationary computers, notebook in hotel, that is already we seen, and that is the some hotel business oriented, that is the OYO, some car oriented, that is the Uber. All that examples will be comes under the mobiles. In wireless, that is the wireless LANs in historic buildings. That is we seen all the uh, some historic buildings, some campus, some universities. In that case, we have to prepare some LANs, and that is the personal digital assistant, that is the PDA. It will be required in using of wireless as well as in mobile. The actual in mobile communication demand creates the need of integration of wireless networks into some existing fixed networks. That is the local area network. Standardization of IEEE 802.11, that is the hyperlane. Internet mobile IP, extension of the some internet protocol, that is the mobile IP. That is the wide area network. That is the example internet working of GSM and ISDN. The ISDN means integrated service digital network. Is set of communication standards for simultaneous digital transmission of voice, video, data, and other network services for the traditional circuits of the public switch telephone network. It was first defined in 1988 in the CCIT in Red Books. That is the given in details in ISDN. This is some communication standard. It was first defined in 1988. It is circuit switched telephone network systems. Some applications, that is related to vehicles, the transmission of news, road conditions, The new transmission will be given. Road condition will be given in vehicles, some weather conditions, some music, some personal communication using global system mobile, that is the GSM. Position via GPS. Global position system means the GPS will be give some altitude, latitude, longitudes. Some local ad hoc networks, some with vehicles close by to prevent accidents. Some guidance will be given in vehicles. The vehicle data from buses, the high-speed trains can be transmitted in advance for some maintenance. In emergency applications oriented, the transmission of patient data to the hospital. The some current status, the fast diagnosis we get the now recently we know the some Arogya Setu app. It also one part of some mobile communication, that is you already facing some difficult of the corona activities, all that things that for the purpose emergency purpose, some persons are very long laying very far away. In that case, the information will be provided by the using of some data apps. Some replacement of fixed infrastructure in case of some earthquakes, some fire hazards, crises, wars. In that case, that all the information will be providing using of some mobile computing and some mobile applications. This is the some typical applications by using of road traffic. That is the some information will be directly gets on the by using of some mobiles, some personal travel assistant, that is the digital assistants, laptops, some GSM, UMTS, WLAN and Bluetooth. By using all that assistance, we get the information. This is some accidental case, some mm, hospitalization case. It will be gives the message by using of some base station, some VSAT using of that. It will be gives the information in details. This is the some typical application for the roadmap purpose. Here is the given some UMTS, that is the UMTS, that is the Universal Mobile Telecommunication System, is third generation of mobile cellular network, that is the 3G system for network based in the some GSM standard. Same for the WLAN, GSM, CDMA. It is the another one that will be Tetra. That is the recent Tetra. It is the one part of radio communication. It is the advanced critical communication, and it is the secure and reliable and efficient Tetra radios. And this is the some crowd and area, that is the road traffic. But everyone have to require um, details messages on car for the any traffic condition, any problems related weather conditions. That all will be getting the information in cars by using of some. This is the some structured base station. The information will be going to the VSAT. That VSAT will be give to the some dish antenna that will be stored in some our, that is a personal assistant means computer, that is we are calling master stations, that is a hub. And base station means this is the one type of traffic, crowdy traffics, that information will be gets from the typical. This is one typical application. This is the connected mobiles and wireless services. That is the LAN, and this is the one cycle will be given here. The LAN and WLAN, it is a 780 kilobit per second. In the first we mostly use it, that is the LAN and WLAN. After that we go into the next generation, that is the GSM and Edge, that is the wireless LAN. Here wireless computer that links two or more devices using some wireless communication within limited areas such as home, school, computer laboratory. And since this is the very narrow network, it will be not a wide network. It will be connected in one room, some offices, and after that, it will be connected with GSM edge by 384 kilobits per second, and WLAN means the mixed with together GSM edge and WLAN, and we gets the GSM edge. The GSM edge, that is the enhanced data rate for GSM evaluation, is a digital mobile phone technology that allows improved data transmission rate as backward compatible extension of some GSM. Edge is considered a pre-3G radio technology and is part of some 3G definitions. After that, the next it will be goes to the Bluetooth devices, connected some Bluetooth devices with the GSM. That is the GSM is the 53 kilobits and Bluetooth 500 kilobits, and that is the Bluetooth is a wireless technology standard used for exchanging data between fixed and mobile devices. For short distances using short wavelength, ultra high frequency radio waves in the industrial and scientific and medical radio waves. It will be works in 2.40 gigahertz to 2.48 gigahertz. It works as a building personal area network. That is the frequency standard 2.45 gigahertz. Then it will be works on GSM with a WLAN. That is the 11 megabits per second works. That is wireless LAN. Then it will be connected. Here we taken the examples different examples. UMTS GSM. That is the UMTS already we seen. The UMTS means Universal Mobile Television System. It is a third generation mobile cellular system for network based on the GSM standard. Then it will be increased and 384 kilobits per second. Then next one is this is the hierarchy means car, then fueling to the trains, some metropolitan cities, then metro trains, then UMTSD, the UMTSD city, that is the 2 megabit per second, while DECT is the technical capable of competing with EMTS and other. And that is the next one, LAN and WLAN. That is the will be works in megabits. That is 154 megabits. And in a anywhere, anytime, will be used as some mobility. It is the portability and mobility will be gets all the information from one place to other place. This is the one scenario of applications. Second applications related to some traveling salesman. Traveling salesman means we know the different types of apps we are using, some purchasing some materials by using Flipkarts, Amazons. Then directly we access the customer, or otherwise you will be giving the customer products. It will be access that product and choose one product, and it will be putting the orders. That will be comes under the some salesman. We know the example of some Amazons. When you purchasing the any product, the delivery boy will be takes the signature on the mobiles. That is the one application of mobile mobility. That will be databases will be for all agents. Next one, some replacement of fixed network, some remote sensors, weather, earth activities. It will be given by the some fixed networks. For that purpose, some developed clouds, some flexibilities. Lands will be some buildings and some campus areas in university. Entertainment purpose also some mobility will be for outdoor internet access. Some intelligent travel guide we using the Google Map and Google Earth will we use the up-to-date locations, how many kilometers, how many far, the distance, how many, what are the traffic in high condition. Some ad hoc networks for multi-user games. Some we are playing some different games through days. You know the all the are playing the different types of different games. This is dependent on location services. The aware service, location aware service. What services, that is some printer, fax, phone service, server, etc. It will be some comes in the location aware services. That is the follow-on services. That is the automatic call forwarding, transmission of the actual workspace for the current locations. That will becomes under the information services, push pull. That is the current special offers in the supermarket. That will be related to some information services. Daily updates will become used from the push and pull conditions. Support services, that is the intermediate result, state information. It will be given by the mobile. You are using some different types of apps, WhatsApp, Facebook, all that will be given and intermediate results, university results, all that. Privacy, who should gain knowledge about the locations. This is the some performance oriented mobile devices. First one created some controllers by using some embedded technology, some sensors. Putting together the pager receive only data. It will use some messages, tiny display, very small display. Simple text message will be sent only by the pagers. Then generation will be developed. Then mobile phones only voice and data and simple graphical display. Only we sending the message and calling. That will be, this is the some generation gaps. After that, the PDA digital assistants, it will give some graphical display. We searching the different websites. This is the some development. After that, some palm top laptop, tiny keyboards, some simple versions we are using playing the different types of games and sending the data. Then fully functionally and standard applications, it will be provided by using of a laptop. Effects of device portability, power consumptions, limited computing power, that is low quality displays and small disks due to some limited battery capacity. That is the power consumption CD scale, that is the C, it is some internal capacity reducing. V is the supply voltage, it will be reduced some after a certain limit. And F it is the notified the clock frequency. Some loss of data will be happens in every position. Some user interfaces, it having some limited memory, that is the limited values. Wireless network in comparison or to fixed networks, that is the higher loss rates due to some intervals. It is some comparison with wireless network and PC. That is the emission, engines and lighting example. Some restrictions for the regulations of frequency, that is the coordinating for the provide the frequencies. Low transmission rates, some gigabits, megabits per second, that is the regional currently, that is the using of GSM. higher delays, low security and simpler activity. It will be given in details. And the history, after the moving of history, um, some peoples some peoples are, this is about the history that is in 1794 optical telegraph and cloud chapter, that is it will be showing in the image. And after that some development will be going on electromagnetic waves of some special importance. In after 1831, Faraday demonstrated some electromagnetic rules and some inductions. And the journey will be starts. After that, some Maxwell will be developed some equations. Hertz will be developed some experiments and works on the wave characters through space in different universities. This is some history of wireless communication, that is the Marconi demonstrated are related to some telegraphy. It is a less than 200 kilowatt transmission power. This is after 1895, the 1920, 1907, 15. Some developed antennas, discovery of short waves, some reflections in ionosphere and sending and receiving the invention in vacuum tubes. This is the actual journey from 1928 to 1984. Some TV broadcasting signals, some different frequency modulation, the different sent some analog signals to digital convergence. Some GSM specification will become in 1982 in some European digital mobile phones. And after that, AMPS, that is the 1G generation advanced mobile phone system. It becomes in 1983. That is the cordless telephones. In after that 1G generation, the voice transmission will be up to 450 megahertz and handover possible in digital signal as well as automatic location and mobile devices. Some specification related to some digital European cordless telephone system, that is the DEC. In 1991, some development will be going on, that is the voice encryption and authentications. In 1992, started the GSM standards, that is the automatic locations, handover cellular, some roamings, some services with fax, voice. This is the generation it developed some IEEE standards 802.11, some infrared and UMTS signals will be for the GSM purpose, Universal Mobile Telephone System, as an European standards. Almost 66 satellites plus 1.6 gigahertz to the mobile phone. After that, up to the 2002, the start of 3G system. Nowadays we are using the 4G system, but 3G system it will be EMTS in Europe and by developing the Japan countries. This is the details given the related to the history of wireless communications. And this is the some graphical graph from 1981, from 1986. What will be the standards? What will be the used in? That is the cellular phones. Some satellites we require cordless phone, and nowadays that is the 2000 up to 2002 that will be given in 3G. Now we are using 2020, that is the 4G internet based, that will be getting the answer when and how. Nowadays we are using the this system, that is the 4G, and now up to 2030 or next some years we are going the ahead of 5G. Some area of research in mobile communication, that is some wireless communication research areas, some transmission quality, bandwidth, error rate, delays. some modulation, coding, and interface. Some media access and regulations will be uh, related to mobility and portability. This is the very two good aspects for the mobile computer. The quality of for service support and sizes of display. This is some reference model used here. It is the computer network for the protocol. This is the up for a bottom, top to bottom and bottom to top. This is the PDA digital assistance. We are giving the some message by the base station hub to direct to the network area. For that purpose, it will use the work cell and information sender as well as the receiver. This is some layers already seen in previous, that is a lecture that is related to computer networks. In the what are the main applications of every layer will be given. That is the physical layer works for the encryption, modulation, interference, attenuation, frequencies. Data link layer works for some multiplexing, media access control, authentication. Network layer handover addressing some routing device location. And transport layer it will be congestion and flow control and quality of services. And application layer gives the new applications, multimedia and adaptive applications. This is the some global and goal. It will be given some vertical and horizontal. In house, that is we are in our daily routine we are used. That is the LAN WLAN related to network. Some information we are sending by using of base station by using cells. For the cells having different control units, different stations. After it generate a wide network, that is the campus based means university based network. This is the networking topology. Base stations we require different base stations for the campus based use. Consider this is the some university campuses. After that, when you developing the wide area network, that is the metropolitan area network, that is the consider one city. Here some ambulances, some different types of users, different types of, this is that in the metropolitan area network, some handover and soft handoff, hard handoff, all that will be comes under the metropolitan. And after that, some regional, that is a wide area network. We taking the signals from VSAT to the antennas. The antennas will be give the signal to the mobile station, and it will be comes under this regional network. That is the wide area network. And this is the hierarchy of global goal, and this will be happens means this diagram will be clear the our subject, that is the application of mobile, and this is the given details, and this is all about today's history and applications of mobile communication. Thank you.